What's up, you guys? Toy Shiz here, and I got a cool video for you today. I'm going to be talking about my experience at this year's Toy Fest West in Las Vegas. I was there last year, and they were so nice. They had me back a second year in a row, giving you all the latest and greatest going on. Now, Toy Fest West is a little bit different than your standard toy fair and everything. It's more for the smaller type businesses, the toy stores, mom and pop, all that great stuff. But nonetheless, there are some fantastic products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of talk you through it and then kind of show off a few products that I picked up here and there. So get ready. This is my video for Toy Fest West 2019. Apparently I'm dating myself with that. That's from Casino, and if you don't know Casino, just go watch Casino as soon as you're done watching this, of course. Now, first and foremost, I saw a lot of great toys and such, and like I said, a lot of these things are mom and pop related. First and foremost, I got to hang out with my buddy Bo. He runs the Morphinauts. These are these fantastic 3 3/4 inch action figures. Did a review of them about last year. They are magnetic action figures, magnets on the bottom, everything, and they can swap out pieces and such. And they're actually very cool, and they fit in well with G.I. Joe and other 3 3/4 inch action figures. And he's working on Wave 2 already, so definitely check those out if you can. And he was at Toy Fair 2019 debuting them, so that was very, very cool. Over at Pandemonium Toys, they got the Alter Nation figures coming out. These are those really cool animal type, I was calling them like Ninja Turtle almost, Mutanimals. Very different, very unique. Each one's got an action feature. The thing I love the best, though, is that it has this comic book to go along with it, which is awesome. I love little tie-ins and such like that. That little Toy Fest West exclusive gold one and the silver ones. Awesome people over there. They're doing some great, unique stuff. And all of the characters, you know, have that bio, backstory, everything that I love, and they're working out some deals. They're going to have them on store shelves come fall, and then also on the Alter Nation website. Another cool, interesting thing I came across, this reminded me of, I don't know, Monster in My Pocket and Dr. Dreadful. These are Meteor Monsters, and what you do is you go ahead and yank the packaging off. Everything has that kinetic sand, and it has one of these little spongy monster rubbery figures in there. That's pretty wild, right? So you take the kinetic sand and you bunch them all up, get them like a tight rock. This thing kind of form fits it for you, and then he slowly unveils. Now, it's not like something I'm sure you're all going to be clamoring for, but if you got some kiddos, I'm sure they would love it. Now, this wasn't at Toy Fest West, to just kind of break it up a little bit. I came across the Power Arm Terminator, so I was very happy to finally find that in stores. Went to a couple Target stores here and there, Walmarts. Some Walmarts I never ever want to step into again, let's be honest. Little things, you know, this is like a business card that Planned Toys was hanging out. I thought that was very unique. I like to see stuff like that. It's a little wooden manatee, so very, very awesome. Really cool game that I got to actually play at game night. Now, this is called Risque. And the fact, like I was saying about the manatee, they give these things out. This is like their business card. I actually really like the Risque packaging. I think it's very cool. It's got the mixture of whites and purples and everything else. And I like these little cartoon people down here. It's more of like it's like a 3-round type of game. It's got charades, one words. If you're like a college kid or, you know, a bunch of adults wanting to hang out, do something risque, I would say this is actually a pretty fun game. You never know where it's going to go. Some of you might even end up getting lucky, if you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, it's not too crass, not too dirty, but it can get dirty if you really wanted to. Met the creators of the game, very nice people. They were showing it off, having a blast. It's really nice to meet those types of people when you go to conventions. They're so passionate about their game. Let's go wild, have a crazy time. And they absolutely killed it at game night. Playmobil was there. They were showing off their new Ghostbusters 2 figures that are coming out. They also had those at Toy Fair 2019, but they got to chat with the gents that were running the booth, and they were very nice. Got some Playmobil stuff on the way, so that is going to be rad to take a look at, especially Ghostbusters stuff. Another really cool company is Play Monster. I actually saw one of the creatures at Toy Fair, And I was like, you know, I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was a really interesting costume. I figured it's a kid's thing, something like that. But at Toy Fest West, they were showing off their action figure monsters. Now, the really cool thing is that there's a bunch of monsters very reminiscent of real Ghostbusters. It's a very cartoon, but kid-friendly. They really showed off to me. I like the colors and everything. But the cool part is that they have all these digital chips inside, and when you get all the monsters together, they end up all singing in unison. So I thought that was very, very cool. Another standout from game night, and a game that I actually had a blast playing, was Chop Chop. Now, as soon as I sat down, I'm like, this is the most French or European game I think I've seen in a while, and it's actually a lot of fun. Basically, you play with a group of friends. One friend is the cat, the other are the mice, and the object of the game is to pull out 9 pieces of cheese before the cat kills you. Like I said, very French, but actually a really, really fun and interesting game. Ramen Fury, this is by the same creators. Basically, you're playing a game of make your own ramen, but it starts to get a little hectic as people are stealing your ingredients and everything. It sounds kind of odd me describing it, but once you have it in hand and such, and the packaging is fantastic. One thing I immediately gravitated towards was the Thome and Mochi stuffed animals that they have going on for Super Mario Kart. You got a giant bullet bill, you got the red turtle shell, which look absolutely fantastic. Banana peel, the big ol' mushroom that looks amazing. They even got little tiny ones, and I might have a few on the way, just saying. Over at Top Trumps, they have this really amazing match game that utilizes the Super Mario brand as well. It's sort of like Connect 4 meets Battleship, and it's a great learning game for kids because it's Nintendo, but thought this was very cool, and they were nice enough to give me a sample copy of the game, so I'll be taking a look, bring out some more of those Jack-specific Super Marios, really spruce it up for everyone. They had a lot of dinosaurs on display, nothing really action figure-y. Of course, Mattel wasn't there, but a lot of interesting toys that you'd find at mom and pop type toy shops, a lot of dinosaur lamps, a lot of fun things for kids to go and check out. Slice was there. They had this really amazing setup for the dinosaurs, and they had all these great new limited edition, the gold T-Rexes and stuff like that. DC was there showing off some of their X-Ray Batman and Deadshot type stuff. I thought that was great. There's the Shazam, Joker. Another great company that was there was Yamane. They're from Japan. Nice stuffed animals. They all look like they're stacked. I like the eyes on these things. Very creative. And also the Smile Company was there. They make those really fancy old-fashioned 50s looking cat clocks. You know, the eyes go every which way, the tail wags. They got a lot of different versions of these things now, but it's the same company, been making them the whole time, and you know, that's such an old-fashioned thing to me. I really, really appreciated that. I had an absolute blast at Toy Fest West. Thanks again for having me. Really had a great time looking at all the new cool products and toys, and I hope to see you guys next year. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I don't think there's anything else I'm really forgetting. Nothing really too exciting, I don't think. But anyway, and I saw Tucker Art's toy room. Ooh, go check out the video. He's got a great toy room. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, if you head out to Las Vegas for a toy show, make sure to hit the Garden Buffet, because my God, do they have good blueberry pie. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.